We usually say if you apply DV lottery as a couple, you are increasing your chances of being selected as DV lottery winner. But people don't understand, what does that mean? When we say when you apply as a couple, you are increasing your chances. That has been making people either lie or put wrong information. And we have seen people, boyfriend and girlfriend or engaged people, they are just going to put as married so that they think that they increase their chances, which is something is going to lead you to disqualification if you win the DV lottery. And putting someone who is not your spouse as your spouse, that is immigration fraud and will be disqualified. But what does that actually mean when we say apply as a couple is going to increase your chance? Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, EBM, talking to my home office here in Belton, Missouri, United States of America. I'm so much excited to share all this information before we started the DV 2022 because it's going to help you to know exactly what you need to do and how properly you need to do. I don't want things to happen that you win, but you are going to be denied the visa because of the mistakes you are going to do in the DV lottery application form. So let's go direct to the particular point of this particular video. When you are applying, there is a marital status. There is a video, I can put the link below. It has explained different ways. What do we mean by marital status? What are the options which are going to be there? There will be unmarried. Unmarried, that means you have never been married before. There is option you are married, but your spouse is American citizen or green card holder. There is a married, your spouse is not a green card holder or American citizen. There is a legally separated, there is divorced, there is widowed. So those are the 6 marital status which are on the DV lottery application form. But what does that mean when you say you are increasing your chance? So let me start with this way. Each individual who is applying for the DV lottery has one equal chance of applying and winning. No one is supposed to do a duplicate application. No one is allowed to apply more than once. There is no exception. Let me start with that one. There is no exception for you to apply more than once. As a main applicant, you are applying as one person and you will be considered as one. That's why it's different type of lottery. For instance, if you're going for the mega lottery, this is like the one you are buying the ticket. Yes, depends. If you buy more tickets, you get more chances. But for the DV lottery, you have one ticket, you have one chance. But the person who is unmarried has one chance only because you are single, you are unmarried. Meaning, if you win, you come alone. You are the only one. But we usually say, if you are married, you have higher chances of winning than unmarried. Why? That applies only if you, husband, is going to apply as a main applicant. Husband is maybe James, is married to Jane. James is the main applicant. Then Jane, who is also the spouse, the wife, is going to apply as main applicant and is going to include, is married to James, is going to put the information of James. Meaning the wife, Jane is a main applicant, but is also married to James. James is a main applicant, is married to Jane. Meaning there are 2 applications, not 2 applications of the same person, no. 2 applications. Husband is main applicant, but married to this one, and the wife is a main applicant married to this person. So meaning if the wife wins, the husband comes. If they come together, if the husband wins, the wife comes. So those are the 2 chances. It doesn't mean, let's say with the introduction of the passport requirement in the DV 2021 and now in the DV 2022, it doesn't mean that if you apply by saying you are married, they are going to give you higher chances. No. If previously, because there was no passport requirement, you find husband and wife, they apply. But nowadays, you might find maybe the wife is the one with the passport or the husband is the one with passport. So you end up, many of them, they delay to get the passport. So as a couple, one is going to apply and is including the other one as derivative or dependent in that particular application. But if both husband and wives, both of you have passports, yes, you are allowed to apply. Husband is applying as main applicant. You are going to put the information of the wife. The wife is going to put, as a main applicant, is going to put the information of the husband. Those are two applications. Two different people, two different main applications, but they are going to put their dependents in the application. That's the higher chances. So that means you have two chances versus if you are unmarried. But if you are married and you are only the one who is having the passport as a husband, you do one application, that means you still have one chance, exactly the same as who is unmarried. So don't confuse when we say when you are married you have higher chances. We don't mean that just go and lie, go and put that you are married while you are not married. Don't go there and say, put your girlfriend, oh, I'm planning to get married in November, so I'm going to say I'm going to put married. No. Even if it will be 5 hours before the marriage, you are filling the form DS2, the application for the DV lottery, you are still single because you can change your mind anytime before I do in the church or in the mosque, whatever it is. The point is, you put married if you are married. If you are planning to get married, you are still single, you put is unmarried. Then if you get married, let's say in November, after applying, there is no problem. If you win, you can come with your spouse. But if you are married, for whatever reason, you don't put your information that you are married, you are going to be disqualified. And if, let's say, you are single, you say you are married on October 10, for instance, when you are applying, and the day you come to win, and then you go to show up at the US Embassy with the marriage certificate of December, that is the day you got married, December. While you applied in October, you said you were married. You are going to be disqualified because the person you entered in the DV lottery was not your wife. So failure to put your correct spouse or lying about your spouse leads to disqualification. And if you have any other type of visa already given to you by the US Embassy, is going to be cancelled, that visa. So don't lie. Don't try to think that, oh, married people, they are the one wanted in the US. They don't care whether you are single, whether you are divorced, whether you are single mother, whether you are single father. They don't care about that way. If they want to do that way, they could bring the priest, the sisters, the nuns, the sheikh, whatever, the rabbi. No, they don't care. So just do the proper way of applying. So when we say higher chances, don't get confused to go and lie. No. Higher chances is only if both husband and wife have passports and both of them, they apply as many applicant. Remember, if you are applying, your dependent doesn't need to have a passport. Your kids and your wife, your husband doesn't need to have a passport, because some people, they come later, oh, I didn't put my spouse because they don't have the passport. I didn't put my children because they don't have passport. No. If you are going to include them as dependent in your application, they don't need to have passport. But if your child, your spouse, they wanted to apply also as main applicant, at that point, they will need to have passport too. That is only if they want to apply as main applicant. But if they go as dependent, there is no passport requirement. So don't get confused and later to think that the US Embassy will feel sorry for you. Failure to put the eligible person in there is disqualification, and there is no excuse. There is no I didn't know. Ignorance of the law is not the defense of the law, and there is no sympathy. They are going to deny you the visa, and they will never feel sorry for you at all. So thank you so much, and that is one of the important tips to understand what is the proper way of applying. And if you win, that means you can successfully go through without getting confused with what is going on. So thank you so much, everyone, and I wish you all the best in the upcoming DV Lottery 2022.